Hey guys, let's start the 85th episode of Daily Football News and know what has happened in the past 24 hours. Why Messi and Neymar has been out of the squad. Ronaldo trapped in Turin. Talks about Mbappe. Kane update. Lewandowski wants BAYERN exit. Who are UEFA Awards nominees? Pogba, Holland, and Kane updates. Let's quickly find out all of these in this video. Before starting this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. So at first, without delay, let's get to know some main news of the day. The Argentine superstar will have to wait a bit longer for his debut with the French Giants as he continues to build up his fitness. The Goal can confirm that Lionel Messi and Neymar have been left out of Mauricio Pochettino's Paris Saint-Germain squad for their Ligue 1 clash with Brest on Friday. Pochettino has already privately communicated who will be involved at Stade Francis Leblanc, with Messi missing the cut due to the fact he is still getting up to speed after his summer holidays. The Argentine, who joined PSG on a free transfer following his surprise exit from Barcelona at the start of the month, will be joined on the sidelines by ex-Blaugrana teammate Neymar and Leandro Paredes, both of whom have also only just returned to full training. The Portuguese has lashed out at the media for speculation over his future but yet passed up the opportunity to commit himself to the buying country. With PSG having signed Lionel Messi, Lille's hopes of retaining their Ligue 1 title have taken quite the blow. So, Jose Font has been texting Cristiano Ronaldo every day, begging his fellow Portuguese to join him at the Stade Pierre-Mauroy. He just answers ha, the defender told TalkSport. Ronaldo, though, doesn't find press speculation about his future quite so funny. He breaks his silence and said he is staying. According to Sky Sports, Robert Lewandowski wants to leave Bayern Munich in search of a new challenge. However, the Bavarian's price tag would be at least £100 million. He is said to be happy at the club and wouldn't mind staying, but a fresh challenge would excite him. PSG supporters will now have to wait a bit longer before seeing Messi in action, with PSG not due back in action again until August 29th away at Reims. The six-time Ballon d'Or winner will almost certainly be ready to play a part in that fixture, having already started full training with the rest of the squad, but will likely head off for Argentina duty again thereafter as the first international break of the season comes into effect. Messi, who helped his country win the Copa America in July, originally agreed to sign a new contract at Barca after becoming a free agent, but they were forced to announce his departure after a trophy-laden 21-year career at Camp Nou due to their ongoing financial struggles. The 34-year-old was then snapped up by PSG on a 2-year contract, and he will be expected to help them fight for silverware on both domestic and European fronts when he returns to full fitness. UEFA has confirmed the nominees for the Men's Player of the Year award, with Chelsea duo Jorginho and N'Golo Kante having been joined by Manchester City star Kevin De Bruyne on the list. Barcelona trio Jennifer Hermoso, Lieke Martens, and Alexia Putellas have all been nominated for the UEFA Women's Player of the Year, while Pep Guardiola, Thomas Tuchel, and Roberto Mancini are the 3 Coach of the Year nominees. As for the Women's Coach of the Year, Louise Korts, Peter Gerhardsen, and Emma Hayes are all in the running for the award. The winners will be revealed at the 2021-2022 Champions League group stage draw ceremony on August 26th. Chelsea duo Jorginho and Kante are 2 of the nominees for the UEFA award after enjoying a stellar 2020-2021 campaign that saw the Premier League club lift the Champions League. Both players started the Champions League final win over Manchester City, with Kai Havertz's first half-strike proving the difference between the two sides in Portugal. Tuchel's side also secured qualification for Europe's Premier Club competition for the 2021-2022 campaign courtesy of their 4th-place finish in the table, while they would also lift the UEFA Super Cup by beating Villarreal. The 3rd nominee for the men's award is Manchester City midfielder De Bruyne. Despite a season disrupted by injury, De Bruyne played a pivotal role to help City win the Premier League title, with his exploits seeing him awarded the PFI Player of the Year award for the 2nd season in a row. The women's list of nominees is comprised solely of Barcelona players. Hermoso, Martens, and Putellas have all been recognized during a season that saw Barca Femení storm to a 4-0 win over Chelsea in the Women's Champions League final. The trio all started that match in Gothenburg, with Putellas getting on the scoresheet, while they also won the Women's Premier Division title in the Copa del Rey, where they beat Levante in the final. As for the Men's Coach of the Year, Tuchel, following his exploits with Chelsea after replacing Frank Lampard, is up for the award along with Manchester City boss Guardiola. Mancini, meanwhile, helped deliver European Championship glory for Italy, and he completes the 3-man shortlist. The Women's Coach of the Year nominees includes, as expected, former Barcelona head coach Korts after he steered the Catalans to a treble-winning 2020-2021 season prior to resigning from the role. Sweden women's national team boss Gerhardsen is also included on the list, with his side earning a silver medal at the Olympics, narrowly losing the final to champions Canada on penalties. And the women's nomination pool is completed by Chelsea head coach Hayes, with the Blues winning the Women's Super League for the second season in a row, as well as claiming League Cup glory. Nuno Espirito Santo gave an update on Manchester City target Harry Kane after seeing his Tottenham side lose in their opening Europa Conference League outing. Nuno says he is training as normal with Tottenham with a view to getting back on the pitch as soon as possible. Asked if he could shed any new light on the 28-year-old situation after the Picos game, the Spurs boss told reporters, "He trained today. He trained with the group of players that stayed in England. He trained well and he is going to train tomorrow, and when we return he will join all the players and work as a group and Harry in it." It has been reported that City are readying a €150 million bid for Kane, whose current contract at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium is not due to expire until 2024. The striker admitted last season that he wouldn't hesitate to leave Spurs if he felt he couldn't achieve his silverware goals while on their books, and it has been suggested that he has a gentleman's agreement with club chairman Daniel Levy that he can seal a transfer if a suitable offer comes in. City boss Pep Guardiola has confirmed the Premier League champions' interest in Kane, but has also insisted he is prepared to continue the season with just Gabriel Jesus to call upon as a natural forward if a deal cannot be agreed between the two parties. Two players whose departures look less likely this summer are Erling Haaland and Cristiano Ronaldo. Whilst Ronaldo has offered his services to Real Madrid this summer, this has been rejected by Carlo Ancelotti, whilst a move to PSG looks off the table. Haaland's contract at Borussia Dortmund is up next year, with Bayern Munich and Real Madrid set to battle it out for its signature. Now we move on to some interesting news of the day. Mauricio Pochettino spoke about the future of Kylian Mbappé in his press conference this Thursday. Mbappé is working very well. "I see that he'll stay with us this season," he said. "There are a lot of rumors, but he's calm. We want him to stay. He has another year on his contract with us. Even if he doesn't renew, he's still a PSG player." PSG may be hoping to sign Paul Pogba from Manchester United for free next summer, but the Red Devils are set to make a contract extension offer worth €30 million per season until 2025, with an option for another year, according to The Athletic. For now, it seems that neither Pogba nor his agent Mino Raiola wants him to stay at Old Trafford beyond this season. Arsenal have confirmed that Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Alexander Lacazette were among 4 positive COVID-19 cases before their Premier League opener last week. The Gunners have now revealed that all 3 players were laid low with coronavirus, but Aubameyang will be available for their next fixture against Chelsea on Sunday after posting a negative test during the club's latest round of medical checks. West Ham are eyeing a potential swoop for Sevilla striker Luuk de Jong, according to 90 Minutes. The Hammers are looking at the 30-year-old to provide extra support for first-choice frontman Mikel Antonio. Sevilla are open to selling de Jong after striking a deal for Wolves frontman Rafa Mir. Rossoneri is keen on Italy international. Milan are eager to bring in Sassuolo star Domenico Berardi, according to Tetasport. Stefano Pioli has long been an admirer of the 27-year-old, who is currently valued at around €35 million. Milan are unlikely to be able to afford such a high fee for Berardi, but are willing to arrange a loan deal if a compromise cannot be reached. Tottenham are still keen on Bologna star Takehiro Tomiyasu, according to Calcio Mercato. Spurs were heavily linked with the 22-year-old earlier this summer and could formalize their interest before the transfer window closes. Nuno Espirito Santo has given the green light for Tottenham to sign Tomiyasu, but Bologna are demanding at least €25 million for a prized asset. Jules Koundé's future has dominated headlines throughout much of the summer transfer window so far, and this looks set to resume in the days remaining. Chelsea would be gaining an extraordinary young defender in the 22-year-old, and Sevilla would secure their record fee, as we await to see whether both parties get the deal over the line. Should Kane move on this summer, Tottenham has identified inter forward Lautaro Martinez as his replacement. Although he has a different profile to the England striker, he is just as deadly in the box, and the pieces could fall into place over the coming days for him to move to North London this summer. Manchester City and Ruben Dias are already in talks to extend the defender's contract after just 1 year in England. The Portuguese centre-back was one of the stars of City's season as they won the Premier League title and reached the Champions League final. So, this was the end of our 85th episode. We will be back with more interesting news and transfer rumors tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon.